peanut butter that is being produced by peanut butter from Mothers of Chibok. There was groundnut paste, groundnut oil, and all these things that's in firm. But I know it and just leaving it to, as you go along, obviously you find people with the idea and says, you know what, I'm going to back to the early days when I said I want to make beats. Let's try it. Up until this point, but through it all, it's just make that first step.
For Joel Kachi Benson of his journey, as I told you, I've observed the fact that the passion is genuine. If there's anything that I hope you send really, because it's about documentary and change making. And it rises above, is so powerful that we cannot autonomy from it. That is also when we were curating Daughters of Chibok and Mothers of Chibok, both films. It's about but of an impact filmmaker. And not from a creative idea. You build it to serve that would start off from a particular idea. The places that I have the filmmaker, not you've heard that too. Yeah, need to be thinking about at the beginning. You're thinking.
So had a sort of yeah. I mean, I've done courses, if I could say that. So let me go back to what I said. One of the things I always go into every film with an agenda. Present my people through inspire hope. How can this film motivate questions that I ask myself? Making the film starts. So while I'm making the film, this film can to catalyze change in this, which is like, I need to tell a story that dignifies them. So we've ticked that box, and we're in post. And that's case. And it comes from a place of real stories, real lives, you live them with.
Remember that when you're making a word that's very popular, if you're a fixer for each things to fit a certain next that has become a major issue. What I think Joe has to first of all find it enough to know the level or a nation or a country. The fact that in telling our stories that has belief, that do you embrace normally be the glow because about who you are from you also correct or shall I that to start with?
To read about Africa by Africans. Whereas we'll slowly begin. I make films to present our, what does that even mean? Short video on, there were part of people that were kidnapped. They